You were so bothered by my costume that you turned around to come over here and, I don't know, confront me about it. Since you're bothered by that, would you be bothered by a woman going into a Planned Parenthood to terminate her black baby? Would you be bothered enough to turn around and want to stop that?
No. No, I wouldn't.
So a costume is worse than someone taking the life of their baby.
It's not a life yet.
Hello, how are you?
How are you?
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween to you too.
Nice. Do you like my costume?
No, not at all.
Why?
Mine.
Yeah, what about his?
I don't.
Which one's less offensive?
I guess yours would be less offensive because you're a minority dressed up as, like, you know, somebody in the majority, but I would say yours is, like, that's why I had to come back. Like, I actually was on my way home.
I was so cute. This looks so cute on me. You were like, I gotta take a second look.
That's not what I said at all. That's not what I said at all.
Oh.
I thought, like, of the thousands of costumes you could be, like the thousands of people you could be, you chose to wear that.
Yeah, I think it's cute.
But, you know, you're a white woman, and, like, that's, you know, it's kind of like reminiscent of.
Isn't she like giving honor to that whole tradition? You know, what if she's Pocahontas? You know, Pocahontas was a great American hero. Maybe she's wants to be Pocahontas.
Was actually taken advantage of by many white people that came over here and, like, raped and pillaged the land of Native Americans.
I have to ask, what do you think about Elizabeth Warren?
I think, you know, she's smart.
Oh.
She's pretty smart. I think she's well-spoken. Like, you know, I haven't chosen a particular candidate yet, but.
So this is offensive, made you do a double take. Did you do a double take when she lied about being Native American to get scholarships and take another actual Native American's place in college?
See, I'm not entirely, like, sure about, like, all of what.
Test, and it came out that she was 1,024% Cherokee, which means that most people you run into on a daily basis are more Cherokee than Elizabeth Warren. But she took somebody's spot in college away from them so that she could go to college for free.
Did she take away, like, you know, okay, the fact that I don't agree with the fact that she put down that she was Native American. Like, I will say, like, that's pretty messed up. Yeah. And
So you won't vote for her?
I didn't say all of that. Like, you know, all of the candidates, like, are pretty, like, there's, like, pros and cons to a lot of them. There's still a lot.
What's a pro about Donald Trump?
I mean, I guess, like, what he has going for him is that he's been president for 4 years. But
That's
like,
not a pro. What's a pro? What's a
That
policy?
he passed the First Step Act, which was the first reasonable step to criminal justice reform that's been passed in the last 20 years.
I wasn't aware that he did that. I mean, quite frankly, everything I hear on the news about him, like, you know, personally, like, he's not my candidate of choice. I didn't vote for him in 2016. I have no intention of voting for the incumbent. Like, and so there's, like, you know, many other candidates, both in the middle and the left, that I'm taking a look at. But personally, just kind of all the things that has been blown up about him, about what he said about women and minorities. And
What do you say about minorities?
okay, so there's, like, countless of different stories about,
Just one.
you know, calling, like, microaggressions, like, my African American. Just, what is this for? What is this for?
Liberty Hangout.
What? Okay.
But why
What
is that offensive?
Okay, can I get to the women then?
Okay.
No, because you mentioned
You did
stay on
mention
track.
African, but let's hear what's offensive about him saying my African American.
Well, it's a bit pejorative because it kind of, like, you know, it diminishes that person. Like, you know, like, my African American, and, like, it's kind of playing up on the political correctness
You
thing.
mean like if you said this is my white friend?
I mean, normally I would just say this is my friend. Insert name here.
But it would be okay to say this is my white friend, but not okay to say this is my African American.
I would be fine with this is my African American friend, but my African American, like would you say this is my white or this is my Asian?
Are you offended when, let's say, rappers constantly say my, or when, you know?
Yeah, when they say the N-word. Are you offended when rappers say the N-word?
You know, like, as time has gone on, like, I haven't been the biggest fan of the usage, but I recognize that's part of the culture. And
what part of the culture? I mean, I've never heard of Martin Luther King, who is probably the most influential African American in recent times, ever using that word. Why is that part of our culture?
Well, we don't know what he said behind closed doors, and there's
He's
also
a communist.
Malcolm X.
He's a communist.
Okay.
Okay.
You know, I didn't necessarily ask to get on camera, and so.
Well, you approached me, and so, like,
Okay.
you have consented. I just want to know, why is it so bothersome to you that you spent your energy to come back over and talk to me about my costume?
It bothered me because ultimately there's still like a lot of Native American people that are suffering at the hands of what's happened, like, you know, for centuries. Like, you know, there's still like a lot of them living on reservations dealing with issues that ultimately came about because of the power structure here in America. And so, at least for me, like, I feel like I couldn't have gone about my day. Like, you know, we may not agree on how you're dressed, but like, at least I got my 2 cents in. Like, I kind of don't like.
Was it worth it?
Yeah, to me it was. Just like it was worth
To
it
turn
you.
around and come over and say something about my outfit because it bothered you that much. Do you not think that you maybe have been, I'll be blunt, brainwashed to think that this is what you should be spending your energy on?
I don't think I've been brainwashed.
Do you oppose racism?
Huh?
Do you oppose racism?
Yes.
So if I told you about how someone was killing black people en masse, would you oppose that?
Yes.
Okay. How about some numbers here? Okay. So imagine if half of the black babies that would have been born in one area were murdered. How would you feel about that?
Bad. I mean, yeah.
So what if I told you that Planned Parenthood accepted
I think
donations?
that's where you're going
They
with
accepted
it.
donations
I
from
think
the that were specifically targeted, and the donations given to them, they said, we want these donations to be for a black baby. How does that make you feel?
Actually, in New York City, there's more black babies terminated than are born.
Well,
How does that make you feel?
I consider myself to be pro-choice, and so at the end of the day, like, women, regardless of race and creed, like, if they
choice for men or for women?
for
I have a new question. So,
okay, can we no, because I thought we were talking about Halloween costumes, and now you're getting on me about
I am.
like
He started talking about Planned Parenthood. That's not my question. That's not
Okay.
my question. So my new question is: you were so bothered by my costume that you turned around to come over here and I don't know, confront me about it. Since you're bothered by that, would you be bothered by a woman going into a Planned Parenthood to terminate her black baby? Would you be bothered enough to turn around and want to stop that?
No, I wouldn't.
So a costume is worse than someone taking the life of their baby.
It's not a life yet.
All right. Well, there we
Did you
go.
know- what do you consider alive?
Once that baby is outside of the mother's womb, crying and breathing.
We're gonna move on. Thank you so much.
So you
for
say
your
once
time.
it breathes outside the mother's womb. So a baby can survive at 22 weeks.
Well, I hope you two have a great day. Like,
I hope you don't get bothered by Halloween this year. This must be a horrible time for you. You're getting your
Get your phones out, because we're famous. You don't want to miss this moment. I got a
Get your phone
question.
ready.
Who are we? I'm obviously Woody from Toy Story, and that's Elizabeth Warren running for president. What do you think?
Wait, can I see it?
Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
Wait, I'm allowed to touch
Do not
it?
touch it.
Wait, why can't I touch it?
Because it's not your property.
Oh, ow. Oh, he's hurting me. Oh, no. Hey, why? Wait, why?
Because you're committing theft.
When you visit libertyhangout.org/store, you are not only supporting the Liberty Hangout team, but you become part of the team. Visit right now and you can get exclusive t-shirts, hats, posters, and more that supports our work. But more importantly, supports our cause. When you purchase a shirt from the Liberty Hangout store, you become a symbol of freedom to those around you. Visit libertyhangout.org/store to get your merchandise today.
What's up, all my white people out there? I am Joel Patrick, and I'm here with my Native American sister, Caitlin. Make sure you go to CaitlinBennett.org to support the work we do here at the Liberty Hangout, and come hang out with us and be free.
In other words, go to CaitlinBennett.org right now to support me. We are affiliated with another link there that you'll see when you go there. So you're at the right place. We're not fooling you. You can buy so many different products, and we have an amazing sale going on right now. It's the Everything Must Go sale. 40 to 70% off products that you already use that you could be buying from CaitlinBennett.org that supports me instead of going to Walmart or CVS, who donates to things that you wouldn't support.
And also, my Venmo.
My Venmo.
Y'all did me wrong last time. What's my Venmo, Caitlin?
I don't even
I'm kidding. I don't need your Venmo donation. But you can go follow Joel Patrick 1776 on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I really appreciate all the love, and I hope y'all are having a wonderful day.